Hey guys, it's your boy D Vallo back with some more boxing. Liam Walsh has said it again. He wants to become the new IBF champion. He's focused. He's put all his focus into it, and he believes it's gonna happen. What do you think, guys? You think Liam Walsh is gonna win? I know he's gonna have a lot of people chanting for him. He's gonna have a lot of people from the UK coming down to see him to win. The ticket sales for as I said before, the ticket sales have all gone. 100% sold. So it's going to be a lot of fans there shouting for him. Could Vontae Davis deal with all of those fans chanting for Liam Walsh? How will it affect him? Will it affect his confidence? And how will it affect his actual game plan? Vontae Davis is coming from the US. He's Mayweather's boy. Mayweather's bigged him up to be the best thing since sliced bread. He is talented though. When I watched him fight Joseph Pedraza, he did bits on him. Joseph Pedraza was pressuring him from round 1, and he soaked up the pressure even though he was getting tired and managed to knock this guy out in round 7. So what does that say about Vontae Davis? I think it makes him seem like he's a very young but mature fighter to come out of that. I also think if Joseph Pedraza fought Liam Walsh, he would have beat him. So what does that say? What do you think about Liam Walsh's talent? Do you think that he's on the same level as Davis? Mayweather would say to you that Davis is on a completely different level. Davis himself said he's on a completely different level. I think he is in terms of skills. Liam Walsh has never fought anyone like Vontae Davis. Liam Walsh does have a good boxing brain though. What do you think about boxing IQ? I think he needs an IQ of a genius to beat this guy though. I don't think he's the best thing since sliced bread. I think he's going to win this fight. He's going to get the W and bring it back to the UK. I mean the USA. I'm from the UK, you know what I mean? But I see the facts. I see the facts. It's going to be good to watch though. With all those fans chanting for Liam Walsh, it's going to spur him on. He needs all the support he can get. This is going to be a tough fight. With that boxing brain, I said he's going to have to be a genius. With that boxing brain, you better hope that, you know what I mean, that Vontae Davis is under pressure or something. That the crowd gets to him. He's still young. He's like 20 years old. You never know, things could get to him. Walsh is like 30. He's a more mature fighter. He's been in there. He knows about grueling fights. He knows about 12 rounds. He's done all of that. Davis hasn't done that. But he hasn't had to. Because he's knocking guys out. And that's what makes a difference. Davis says that he's been working on explosive power and he's not really looking to go for the all-out knockout. They're always practicing and capitalizing on mistakes. That's a sign of a good fighter. I like that. Not just looking to wild out on you. You do one wrong thing though, you're going to get your head smacked off. Liam Walsh is not a Pedraza. He's not going to be pressuring you. He doesn't have that sort of style to be throwing loads of punches in the way that Pedraza was doing it for 7 rounds. If he pulls that out of the bag on the night, that's amazing. That actually put Davis in a kind of position, although he got out of it. So what do you think? Do you think Liam Walsh will be able to beat Vontae Davis? Let's just try and take your mind off of everything that's happened. Take your mind off of Mayweather. Just imagine he's just a normal fighter, USA fighter. He hasn't got Mayweather backing him. And he just turned up to fight. How would you deal with him? Do you think Liam Walsh would beat him then? Because Liam Walsh is under Frank Warren. Frank Warren is a big promoter down in the UK. He's putting on this whole show. And there's other fighters on there that are good as well. This is a main event. So for him to actually put Walsh as a main event for a title shot shows that he's got good faith in him. So that's why I think to myself that, yeah, Liam Walsh, he's sturdy, you know. He's not a bum. He's not gonna get rushed off in 2 rounds. But how much talent does he actually have though compared to Vontae Davis? This is it. That Vontae Davis is very talented, but he hasn't had that much fights for us to say he's an undisputed champion hype. We can't give him that undisputed champion recognition yet. Mayweather would like us to think that he's going to be the future. He's not the future yet. So that's why that's why I always stay level-headed with these things until I see him unify the division. Till I see him go fight Vasyl Lomachenko, or go and fight somebody else who's on the top, like another champion who's defended their title. That's when I can say, yeah, this guy is world class. He's a very good champion. Raw. This is his first defense, so this is actually his first challenge. Well, his first challenge was getting a title. Now it's his first defense. Let's see how he does it. It's his first defense in a different country, in the UK. He says that he's never fought in the UK before, but he fought in the UK in his amateurs. This is the pro game. This is completely different. In the amateur crowd, there's not as many people shouting for your guy. This is like a big arena and you're a main event. There's going to be so many people out there shouting for Liam Walsh. When Liam Walsh comes out, it's going to be good. The best thing that Davis has got is Mayweather in his corner. Mayweather and the Mayweather gym. And he seems quite humble. He's appreciating who he's got around him. And let's just see how he does. I want to see the young fighter do some good things anyway. So I think he will win this one. Let's just see how it goes. What do you think? At what round do you think he's going to get the knockout? If you're going to go for knockout, because I think due to his style, he's capitalising on mistakes, isn't he? So he is going to go for the knockout. When will it be? The first half or the second half? First half, I'd say 5. Again, 5 rounds. Second half, if he doesn't get tired, that is, but 8. I'll give it 8. If he doesn't knock him out within 8 rounds, then something's maybe Liam Walsh did better than we expected. Because it's obvious that everyone's thinking that underestimating Walsh's ability. I think he's a sturdy fighter that can go 12 rounds with a lot of people. Doesn't matter who you are. This is a fight. Pedraza was in your face, so how much punishment can you take before you get hurt? If you're not taking that much punishment, then you can last more rounds, theoretically. Gervonta Davis is gonna try and hurt you though. So how and he's a knockout guy, so he could land one punch on you and it could be all over. Or he could land a few punches on you and the damage accumulates. You're not as fresh as you were in the first few rounds. In the first 5 rounds, it's an even fight for both guys. Unless he gets hit with a clean shot, it's boxing. Anyone can get hit with a clean shot. In the first 5 rounds, though, you got fresh legs. Fighters can get out of situations. In the second half of the fight, now that's where skill will win, because then it's like, how many points have you got? How many points? What kind of fighter are you? How are you gonna capitalize on your chances when it comes down to heart? If this thing does get gruely, if this thing does get into the 10th and 12th round in the championship rounds, how is Gervonta Davis going to deal with that? Because he's looking pretty on the pad. He's looking flashy on the pads. He's doing them fast punches. Can he do them fast punches for 12 rounds? Part of me thinks he can, but I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say 100%. So I think there's unanswered questions about Gervonta Davis, which can only be answered in the ring. He is inexperienced to a certain point, though he has proven himself so far. So let's just see how it goes. I think he will win this one, but I'm interested to watch it. It's your boy D Valor. Thank you for watching, and I'll keep making these videos. I'm out.